guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dom, and this week we're gonna go over best mods you can do when you first get your Nissan 350Z. This is definitely gonna be my own list. You might have a little bit different idea of what you wanna do to your car first, and that's totally fine. Starting off with number one, we have the exhaust. Getting a new exhaust for your 350Z is crucial, especially compared to the stock exhaust. Yeah, there's benefits to the stock exhaust, such as emission compliance, but if you live in somewhere that's not California, getting an aftermarket exhaust is gonna be a great first option for you. There's so many different types of exhaust out there. You can get a Tomei for a really loud, raspy exhaust, or you can get a InGen or HKS, NVIDIA or MagnaFlow, whatever you want. Same goes with every other car you have. Getting an aftermarket exhaust is gonna be the number one priority for a lot of people. Moving on to number two is gonna be something similar to what I mentioned in my previous video, which is the top 5 easiest mods for your 350Z. And that's gonna be getting new wheels and tires. Wheels and tires are super important when changing the look of your Z. There's so many different options out there for you to pick from, and you can stylize it however you'd like. If you wanna track your car, definitely look for wheels that are gonna be lightweight and can handle some sort of abuse. If you wanna drift your car, same thing. I mean, you can drift in 3-piece wheels if you wanna, but that's just balling out. No matter what you get, make sure it's you. Make sure you get something that represents your style for whatever you wanna do. I like my Cosmos wheels because it creates a contrast between the silver paint color and the white wheel itself. That's something you don't see very often with regular cars around the streets. Moving into number 3 is gonna be suspension. This car handles suspension very well. You can modify different things such as the coilovers, camber arms, tow arms, everything, to be able to make the suspension feel way better on this car. That's my plan moving forward. I'm about to get a set of BC Racing coilovers. I haven't gotten any this far just because I live in Nebraska and I have to deal with snow every single year. This is my daily driver for 3 years. Getting around the snow in a lowered car is not fun at all whatsoever. I did that in my Sentra and I didn't want to do it in my Z. That's why I waited until I got the Jeep. Now I can get some nice coilovers, get some other suspension mods, and make this car handle really well around corners out on the streets. Another thing you might not be aware of when you first buy your Z is that the trunk does not open very well, especially when you use the trunk opener on your key fob. One thing that I found that helps with this is getting reinforced trunk springs. These are not very common. I've only ever found one company that does it and does it well. This company is called OpenTop, and I've used them for the past year or so, and they haven't gone out on me. I've bought an OEM springs before, and they've gone out in 6 months to maybe a year after paying for them. They're about 40 bucks a piece for the OEM, and it's definitely not worth it. Upgrade to the OpenTop springs. I paid about 50 bucks for the set, and it's a great upgrade to your Z that most people aren't aware of. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below so that you can go pick yourself up a set for your 350 or 370Z. And the last mod I have on this list is gonna be a Plenum spacer. Plenum spacers are great because they give you a little bit more top end and mid-range power. This is an easy mod that you can do when you're first getting started with your Z to instantly gain power. The only thing that I will recommend is to make sure to reset your ECU after you've installed the Plenum spacer. If you don't reset your ECU, your car will run a lot worse than it did before. So this is a very crucial step, which there's tons of different videos on YouTube on how to reset your ECU once you install that Plenum spacer. I highly recommend the Z1 Motorsports Plenum spacer just because it's been engineered to fit perfectly with the OEM strut bar, and they're just a great company in general to get a lot of different mods from. As an honorable mention, I'm gonna have to say an aftermarket wheel. Aftermarket wheels are great because they let you customize your interior. Just like with the shift knob and just like with seats and everything else, aftermarket steering wheels are awesome. Yeah, you're getting rid of your airbag, which is not good. And I don't recommend getting one without an aftermarket seat with a proper 5-point harness, but I've been running it for a while and I still really like it. I don't recommend it enough to be on your first mods that you wanna make to your Z. This is definitely something that can wait, but it's still something that should be considered. All right, guys, thank you so much again for watching this video. Hopefully you liked this list. If you did, make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think are the best mods when you first get a Z or any other platform. Also come back next week for another Z or Jeep video, and I'll see you in the next one.